All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your POV competition this week. Let us get it started. Let me screen share the rules real quick. For everyone here, this is an on-camera hands-up competition, even if you're not competing. So if you cannot be on camera here with your hands up, we're going to ask you to leave. Fred, are you present?
Goodbye, Fred.
Yeah, Fred's driving, but he might be in the police station right now.
Well, bye, Fred.
Bye, it's Fred.
All right, guys, let me screen share the rules to the comp. You all have your paper and pen or whatever you plan on using for these purposes. Cool, 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 cool. Awesome. This competition is called A Tale as Old as Time, and here's how it works. In this competition, I'm going to tell you a tale as old as time, well, at least to the Big Brother Disney family. This game will last 9 rounds. I'm going to read you some facts about each season. Each round will be about one of the seasons. When I'm done asking those questions or stating those facts, I'm going to ask you a question based on what I just read to you. Player with the most points after 9 rounds will be the winner of the power veto. Austin, your advantage. When I'm going to say answers, please, or I'm going to ask everyone if they're ready, they're going to give a thumbs up. If you are ever not confident in an answer, you can give a thumbs down. Everyone else will not be able to change their answer. From that point, I will give you a multiple choice answer to that question. You can only do that one time. Does anyone have any questions on how this competition will work?
What is the pen and paper for?
To write down the answer?
But I thought we had to have hands in the frame.
Yes, when I'm like, you can write on the paper, but you're like not supposed to be like be able to be typing up things. So like when I'm reading to you, you should have your hands on screen so no, you're not taking notes.
I see.
So if I said who was the first person evicted this season, that's your cue to write down the answer real quick.
Okay.
And
And
Timmy, I've got score taking for you.
perfect.
I've got hands, baby.
All right. Any questions before we begin? Perfect. Let's look into season one. Season one was located in the Magic Kingdom. Timmy G and Jill were the team captains. Team Fabulous won the music video competition. Lily won the most HOH competitions. Chips was backdoored by his closest ally. Liam and Timmy G both came back after winning a comeback competition. Ruthie went the farthest in the game and never won an HOH competition. Timmy G won the game. Your question is, who was backdoored by their closest ally?
Is it
Who?
not? Is it not multiple choice?
Sure isn't. When you
And just really quickly, I would like to remind everyone to have both of your hands in frame. I am on mobile, so just to make it a little easier, just super clearly put both of your hands in frame unless your other hand is holding your phone. Love you, XOXO.
when you're ready with your answer, give a thumbs up. All right, answers, please. I see Chips, Ruthie, Chips, Jill, and what does that say, Cam?
Liam.
The correct answer was Chips was backdoored. Everyone keep your answers up for score purposes. Keep your score up, Cam. Which means Austin, Dustin, and Lexi score a point. Wesley, Chris, and Cam were wrong. Love the dancing, Fredo. All right, on to season 2. Make sure your hands are in frame, everyone. Perfect. Thank you. Season
before-
2.
Timmy,
What?
I was just gonna say I'm dancing because I'm watching the Masked Singer on this side of my screen and the challenge on this screen.
Perfect.
You can continue. Sorry.
Season 2 was located in Hollywood Studios. Sandy and Josh were secret mother and son. The final jury vote came from the viewers' lounge. Zach and Gianna went to the Twilight Zone the most. Nick returned from the comeback competition and made it to the finale. Trinity was the first female evicted. Kevin lost a vote and had his vote blocked. Josh won the game. Your question is, what was Josh's mother's name? All right, answers, please. Sandy, Sharon, Sandy, Kate, and Sandy. The correct answer was Sandy. Everyone except for Wesley and Chris score a point. But I'm sure Sharon and Kate are lovely women.
Y'all be lucky to know Kate.
I couldn't agree more. All right, hands back in frame, everyone. On to season 3. Season 3 was located in Epcot. There were 3 Jacksons in the game: Jackson S, Jackson L, and Jackson W. This is the season Purse Toothpaste was born. Kennedy was never a final nominee. Sierra was a final nominee, the most, with 4 nominations. This season had 5 players come back and play again in a future season. Michael did not use the POV on himself and used it on Jen. He went home. Keaton won the game. Your question is, the initials for the Jacksons were Jackson S, Jackson W, and what other Jackson?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, I almost said correct. The last initials of the Jacksons were S, W, and what other Jackson? Answers, please. I see L's across the board. The correct answer was L. You all score a point. All right, hands back in frame, everyone. Dustin, could you get your hands in frame for me, friend? You're on mute.
Yeah, you're muted, bestie. Just put your hands in frame, please.
Just trying to get my pen to work.
All right, on to season 4. Season 4 was located in Animal Kingdom.
Hey, Dustin, let's go ahead and put the pen and paper down, bestie.
Okay.
Season 4 was located in Animal Kingdom. This was a 4 returning players season, with the rest of the players being new. Ruthie and Julia were the returning players who made it the farthest. This season had our first unanimous winner. The first evictee this season was a returning player. Julia, Mike, Lake, and Mikey were the last players from their respective teams left in the game. Marcelo comes back to be a future winner. Julia won the game. Where was this game located? I don't know where Dustin went.
Sorry, I had to get a different pen. In here. So it's not working either. It's none of these working. There.
All right, answers, please. What does yours say, Wesley? Go ahead.
Amazon, sorry.
Okay. The correct answer is Animal Kingdom. Wesley and Chris got it wrong. Everyone else scores a point. We'll keep the Amazon in mind for next season.
Go ahead and put your hands back in frame, you guys. Sorry, Timmy, that really got me in the giggles.
Thanks. On to season 5. Season 5 was located in Disneyland. Brandan was a final nominee 3 times in a row. Avery made history by faking the entire chat with timestamps to turn allies on each other. Emily won 2 head of household competitions. Michael Hearn and Chloe were both from Europe. Michael D came back in a comeback competition. Zoe voted for Brandan to win the game. Tyler won the game. Your question is, who won 2 HOH competitions? Thumbs up when you're ready. One second. All right, Austin, I recognize the thumbs down, just waiting on everyone else. All right, everyone else hold your papers up so we know your answers don't change, but you don't show your answers. Do not show your answers. Do not show your answers. All right. Austin, I'm going to give you 3 possible choices. Your possible choices are Zoe, Michael D, or Emily. You're muted.
You're on mute. We couldn't hear you.
Timmy was cutting out. Can you repeat the choices?
Zoe, Michael D, or Emily. All right, everyone, answers, please. The correct answer was Emily. Austin and Lexi score. Everyone else does not.
Was Avery at least a real person on the names? Oh,
Avery was the one who created a fake chat log between 2 people.
Yo, Timmy, I was
Uh,
really hoping your multiple choice. My head was between Zoe and Emily, so the multiple choice really didn't help. So
You're welcome. I almost didn't include Zoe. I was like, I don't know if that's gonna be a tricky answer or not, but I did. All right. Hands back in frame, everyone. On to season 6. Season 6 was located in Epcot again. This game was Second Chances themed. Olivia and John were co-HOHs round 1. Luke won the power of veto in week 5. Jill did not cast a vote for 6 weeks. Jazzy was the only first boot invited back for second chances. Everybody in that cast was on the jury, but people who would have typically made pre-jury, all of their vote counted as 1. Marcelo won the game. In what round did Luke win the POV? All right, everyone answers, please. The correct answer is 5. Dustin, I'm assuming you put the 5 and not the 2 at the bottom.
Yeah, it's right here. This one.
Okay. The correct answer is 5. Everyone scores a point.
Thank God you asked the round because I forgot the person.
Ooh.
But I remembered 5.
Well, that's good. I'm glad I had that for you.
I remembered the name and the rounds. I kind of wished you asked the name, but it's fine.
On to season 7. Everyone, hands back in frame. Thank you. Season 7 was located in Tomorrowland. Amy, Megan, and Blake lost their vote. Jeremy and Steve made final 2 and were on the same music video group. Noah won a comeback competition. Haley never won an HOH. This season's twist revolved around the People Mover. Cody was the only HOH to break a tie. Jeremy won the game. Your question is, who never won an HOH? Answers, please. I see Haley, Nicole, Caitlin, Haley, Jack, and Noah. The correct answer is Haley. Lexi and Austin score. Everyone else does not. On to season 8. And everyone's hands are in frame. Perfect. Season 8 was themed to Pixar. Robert and Victoria were evicted and came back to play as one player. Molly won 2 HOHs in a row. Adam was exiled in round 2. Andrew was the player who went the farthest without winning an HOH. Evan was the first HOH and made it to the final two. Michael R. was the only pre-juror to win an HOH. Robert Toria, a mixture of Robert and Victoria, won the game. Who was exiled in round two? Answers, please. Adam, Evan, Emily, Austin, Ryan, and Adam. The correct answer is Adam. Cam and Austin score a point. Everyone else was wrong.
Lexi, I played season 10.
Look, I knew it was an A name, but I couldn't think of anything.
Also, the Ingrid erasure in that story was crazy.
I know, it's like I did it on purpose, like as if her like man was playing.
Hey, you definitely mentioned Lake's name earlier, just saying.
Oh. Honestly, I don't know if Lexi remembers like playing this game.
We always try and forget Lake as much as possible.
Do. On to season 9, our last round. Season 9 was themed to Club 33. This was an all-star game. Robert Toria played the entire game again as a pair. Lily was evicted with an extra vote. Sierra never won a competition. Jill was a final nominee 4 rounds in a row. This was our first all-woman final two. Jen won the game. What was Lily evicted with? Man's rewriting the story over here.
I think he's trying to get the pen to work again.
Yeah. I have most of it. Does that count?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Reveal your answers. I'm possibly a hat and a smile. The answer was extra vote. So Austin, Dustin, Wesley, and Lexi got it correct.
Technically got one, and not everyone got right.
There was one round everybody got it right. I do have the
Good job,
score.
Chris.
I do have the score. So.
Hey, listen, I'm not good at this shit. Take me back to the last HOH.
Neither am I.
All right. Are we ready for the scores? All right. In 6th place with a score of 2, Chris. Congratulations on your celebrating there. In 5th place with a score of 3, Wesley. In 4th place with a score of 5, we have Cameron. In 3rd place with a score of 6, we have Dustin. Leaving us with Austin and Lexi, and with a score of 9-8. Congratulations, Austin. You have won the power of veto.
Yay.
Congrats, Austin.
Well done.
Good job.
Austin, you will have 1 hour to make your decision if you are ready at 11:35, because I know it is late tonight. We will be good to do the veto ceremony. Keeping in mind, if you do use the power veto, you will need to make a renomination.
I mean, I'm gonna let people talk to me, but do I really need to wait a half hour? If I don't need it, I want to go to bed.
It's not just for you, bestie.
I know it's not. I understand. All right.